Hello, everyone. I'm Sign1News anchor Jaydeep Gore. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment about this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. Sources close to former President Donald Trump say he is thinking about releasing the surveillance video of the FBI search of his Mar-a-Lago home last week. Trump and his lawyers say they recorded investigators executing the search warrant even after FBI agents asked them to turn the security cameras off. Now, some of Trump's allies are urging him to release the video. One source says it's not a matter of if Trump releases the footage, but when. His son, Eric Trump, said this week the footage would be released at the right time. One person familiar with the conversation says there have been discussions about featuring the footage in campaign-style ads. But some close to Trump worry that releasing the video could backfire by showing the huge amount of materials federal agents seized from his home. Authorities are warning people who live near water with alligators to be extra careful. In South Carolina, the body of an 88-year-old woman was found after she slipped into a pond while gardening and was eaten by an alligator. In June, the body of a 47-year-old man was found along the shoreline of a pond in Largo, Florida. He was searching for frisbees sometime during the night when investigators believe the alligator attacked. In Florida, nearly 450 gator bite incidents have occurred from 1948 to 2021. 26 of those attacks have been deadly. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is searching for the source of E. coli that caused 29 people to become sick. 9 of those people had to be hospitalized. The illness began between July 26th and August 6th and have been limited to Michigan and Ohio. Tests on the bacteria show all the patients likely got sick from eating the same food. The CDC is advising anyone with symptoms to call their healthcare provider and write down what they ate in the previous week. The symptoms include fever, severe stomach cramps, bloody diarrhea, and vomiting. This week marks the 45th anniversary of the death of the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. Elvis died of a heart attack on August 16, 1977, at his Graceland home in Memphis. He was 42 years old. His wife, Priscilla Presley, joined more than 30,000 fans for a candlelight vigil at his grave at Graceland on Monday. She says it's unbelievable to see that number of people still come to honor him. LA Lakers star Lebron James just signed a 2-year extension deal worth $97.1 million. You heard me right, $97.1 million. James is already a billionaire, but the new deal also makes him the highest paid player in the NBA history in salary. The agreement also has a player option for the 2024 and 2025 season, which allows James to drop out of the last year of the contract if he wants to. And one other thing, if James does not get injured this season, he is likely to pass former NBA great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the league's all-time scorer. If you have a pool in your backyard, you may be able to make a little extra money by renting it out to strangers. There is a new app called Swimply. It's like Airbnb for renting swimming pools. Swimply has actually been around for a while, since 2018, but the app gained more popularity during the pandemic as people sought safe ways to socialize outdoors. Pool hosts set their own rates and give Swimply a 15% cut. The company has listings in more than 125 markets in the U.S., Canada, and Australia. Authorities in California received a mysterious 911 call that quickly hung up. When authorities went to investigate, it led them to the Wildlife Conservation Center in San Luis Obispo. It turns out a playful monkey named Route got his hands on a cell phone, started pushing buttons, and called 911 by mistake. Route's trainer says she sees her texting all the time and just copied her. Deputies say they could not be mad at the animal. It was a classic case of monkey see, monkey do. Sign1News will be broadcasting updates Monday through Friday. And a reminder, the Sign1News Saturday virtual show team is taking a break for the summer. We will see you again in the fall. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. And you can also watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku.